A building intended to exhibit art should be a work of art itself. The Art Gallery of Alberta's sweeping curves meshed with gridwork makes a striking statement in its downtown Edmonton surroundings, while providing a worthy showcase for Alberta's art.
When you look at the building from the outside, it's a juxtaposition of two things. First of all, there's the obvious curving borealis, which represents the curve of the Saskatchewan River through the city, or the Northern Lights. And the other thing is the huge square box where all the galleries are. And that, of course, is a reflection of the prairie grid, the street grid, if you will, whether you're in Edmonton, Calgary, or Chicago.
The borealis framing supports the borealis nosing pieces, which were prefabricated. There's a multitude of clips welded to the curved frames to support those. They needed to be in the exact right position to get the flowing borealis that the architect required.
At 85,000 square feet, we are a reasonable-sized regional gallery. But one of the unique things that we do have is we have probably the largest single contiguous gallery space in our third floor gallery. That's about 6,000 square feet. And we've been told that it is the largest single gallery space in Canada.
A stunning addition to Edmonton's cultural landscape, the Alberta Art Gallery has become an iconic building for the city's artistic identity. It's clearly a worthy candidate for a CISC Alberta Architectural Award. The Bow is bound to become the first great modern and sustainable high-rise in Calgary's architectural story. With its structural skeleton on its exterior, it wears its heart on its sleeve and stretches skyward to claim its rightful place in the Calgary skyline.
One of the most evident architectural features that really makes the Bow what it is the diagrid structure that's visible from the exterior of the building. It's sort of a lattice crisscross steel form, and that's actually structural. It's not a decorative feature of the building. So really the structure and the architecture informed each other.
We also have used a very high-performance skin on the building, a double curtain wall on the southwest facing side of the building, which creates a very interesting opportunity to house these atria that are stacked up the building. And it offers the opportunity, therefore, to create opening windows into the offices overlooking those atria.
Open structure, sustainable functionality, and striking aesthetics all make the Bow a laudable contender for the CISC Alberta Architectural Award. A timeless faith should have a building that reflects that timelessness. The St. Joseph Seminary needed a figurative and literal sense of permanence. The structure, while made to last a century, also echoes the eternal nature of its purpose.
It's a building that needs to be around for 100 or perhaps much longer than 100 years. That meant that we had to build a building that was going to stand the test of time, both in terms of the design and its appearance, but also its functional aspects, its adaptability, and its durability.
That sense that the church thinks in hundreds of years made us think about all the materials and that sense of permanence that we wanted to bring to the materiality of the building. So the concrete, the steel, the stone, all starts to reinforce that notion that this is a building that is here forever, for a very, very long time. And we wanted to put materials in that were durable and sustainable and really give that sense of permanence to the institution.
Probably one of the most unique aspects of the project is the very, very public face to the structural steel. As soon as you walk into the seminary, you see structural steel everywhere, from the bell tower to the lobby to the arches that flank the chapel. The structural steel is up front and center.
Eternity, serenity, and grace are all captured in this inspirational design and executed with sweeping grandeur, thanks in part to steel construction. The St. Joseph Seminary is a fitting finalist for a CISC Alberta Architectural Award.